You're watching The View. The G View on BigGOnline.com.
Yo. No selector, don't get ready for Rumble. Rumble this name, yeah? Rumble! Talk time is over. It's time to find out who is the baddest sound in Canada. Let me see war on the top.
Shit, hot up in the six right now, shit. Hot up in the six, boy.
Rumble! The date is Saturday, January 23rd. The venue, the Victoria Banquet in Toronto, Canada.
I want you turn up loud.
7 sounds will battle for the right to represent Canada at World Clash 2016. And only one could be crowned Canada's Sound Clash champion.
Who's sound champ bossy girl?
Who will it be? Little Thunder, Step of Choice, Don Rankin, Outcast, King Turbo, Brimstone Gold, and Climax.
Rumble!
This is not an easy one, but here's some words of advice for the top 3 US Rumble contenders.
This is Dubplate representing Innocent Sound, the US Rumble champion. And I say if you want to be a champion, you have to use your dubplate and your 45 them and bust the place.
Yo, this is Jimmy Split from King Shot and Sound. Me can't tell you no this. To make nice in the Rumble, that performance is the king.
Get near. Sober sick on the rebel next level at all. You see the Canadian Rumble? You have a juggle for kill.
Oh, and how can I forget? Chin has some harsh words to share.
If you're not serious about Sound Clash, move your
Ace, Chin, Ace yourself, my boss. Set on Saturday, January 23rd, the Victoria Banquet Hall, Toronto, Canada.
Let me see who I got dead for soon.
Canadians, there's only one way for your country to be represented in the greatest clash on earth, World Clash 2016. And that's by winning the Canadian Rumble.
TV. We do have the guest inside the house. We do have the King Turbo. Wagwan.
Wagwan say good night Toronto, good night to the world. You don't know the big bad King Turbo at the house.
Capleton and Sling Shot represent. All right. The Rumble come up. The road to World Clash. Dan Rankin was here last week, and we're gonna try to have all the sounds present here in G-View until when? The 23rd? The 23rd?
Yeah, well, I just 1 week left, you know, so
1 week.
Yeah.
So we have seven of them, 7 sound.
Yeah.
So probably 5. We probably will have big fight outside next week. Okay, talking about dubplate now, I think if everybody is following, everybody actually know what a dubplate is. Dubplate is a song that's done in a 45 version originally, get customized.
Right.
With your name, the big up, and who's supposed to get this.
Well, basically it's just a representation of your sound, right?
Yeah.
So basically it's, you know, you go to an artist and you tell them about your sound and what your sound is all about. And you know, you put your thing and make sure say your thing different than another man. Yeah, so I mean, so that means so when you're dropping on dance or Canada Rumble as we say next week now, when you turn on your thing now, your thing's supposed to be different than another man. Yeah, so I mean.
Okay. The first question I want to ask is how long King Turbo been around?
Well, King Turbo has been around from 1989, you know what I say? So you're looking at 26 years in the business right now.
26 years. Almost, it's
quarter of a century and plus one.
Yes, almost old as I. Yeah.
Cool man.
And some of them will laugh after me. What get some things out of the way? How much members is on King Turbo?
Well, off the top of my head now, let me see if I can name them all now. Big up Specs the Boss, big up the Godfather Sling Shot in the building here right now. Big up Ricky Turbo, big up Jamming, big up Shooks Dynamo, big up Seth Dan. Yeah, so I mean, big up, what may I forget? Dice Lock, big up King Shot, big up Natural. Yeah, so I mean, and the list goes on. There's a, you know.
Gaga, where are you counting?
And you know, I said there.
That sounds like about 11.
Well, you know, there's behind the scenes members too who does things that, you know, I said that make King Turbo what King Turbo is, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, the specialty of King Turbo, where does that lie? Who does what? Who does which? Who do the clash? Who do the juggling? Who do the birthday party? Who does the wedding?
Well, King Turbo is just an all-round sound. You understand? I mean, anybody at any given time can
do so. A clash man can do a wedding.
Anybody can step in at any time and deal with a thing if necessary. You understand? I mean,
so it's an all-rounder.
It's an all-round sound.
So you will see at any given day the warhead from a clash, from the King Turbo clash.
Well, put it this way: them say Specs are juggling, man, right? That Specs only play a juggle and this, right? But in a given day, them can take out the machine and do them need for do to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's not a sound where we say, boy, it has to be on the Sling Shot and Ricky or, you know, I said Dice or King Sharp or whatever. You understand what I mean? This is a sound that has been around for 26 years, and if we didn't have that skill or that thing, we wouldn't have this longevity in the business. You understand what I mean?
Okay, and I know it's early in the interview, but controversy sell, and we had a past sound here. Jazzy T from Renaissance said he was the first sound to come out with like a dancehall remix.
If you know about Renaissance from back in the day, we originated remix. We're the first sound to introduce hip hop reggae remix in dancehall.
Right.
We're the first sound to do that.
And we post that past show on YouTube, and there was just a flock of comments saying, a lie, a King Turbo.
Well, Shambush, if you check the levels, then you should know the levels. Yeah, so I mean, when King Turbo was playing and every dance in Toronto, Canada, from the basement to the warehouse, yeah, so I mean, to the stadium, yeah, so I mean, when you hear King Turbo, yeah, so I mean,
King Turbo first came with the remix.
We were the first sound in the world. Yeah, so I mean, and just because we live in Toronto, Canada here, we didn't get the exposure, the recognition that we should have gotten where that is concerned. Yeah, so I mean, but if you really check the levels, we're the first sound.
Okay, so you guys was established in 1989. And when did that remix came out? Because we're trying to, now we have King Turbo, you know what I mean? We cannot try a look at G-View Court, you know?
91, 92, 91, right?
91 the remix.
Yeah.
Sling Shot, you did it?
Yeah.
You did the remix? Yeah. You have it now?
We got
you have two. And this is what I like with G-View, because, and this is what I like with social media right now. You can't lie, you know, and you have to tell the truth. So who used to brag and say I was this or was that, when you actually do the maths, you know what I mean, and get down, you know, the Frankenstein thing and do the physics, and we'll find out who.
Well, when King Turbo did that remix, right? Renaissance remix didn't come out till like 2 years later, which was the Born to Kill remix, right?
Yes.
So if you check the levels, that's, you know, man, say that's way down there. That time we were at number 3 by that time.
Okay, G-View, you got it there, Sling? Okay, I want to hear personal this remix. I want to hear it, and now we can actually put on YouTube this interview said King Turbo the boss. Play me here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You are now about to witness
King Turbo. King Turbo.
That's right, Stone. Step on me body, yeah. That's right, Stone. Step on me body, yeah. Take each shot. Take each. Take each shot. Take each.
Toughest man, take this shit off, take it off, man.
Yo, Metro, what's the problem, man?
I don't want nobody hearing this shit and pirating it, you know what I mean?
Yo, they wouldn't have the nerve.
Yo, you think so? Get him a month.
We knew King Turbo is a one in a million.
Yo, girl people.
Remix.
King Turbo.
Mark and Crow.
King Turbo.
Chester Lake Crow.
King Turbo.
Glendower Crow.
King Turbo.
Special crew.
King Turbo.
Tip scale crew.
King Turbo.
Pentagon crew.
King Turbo.
Rebel Girls crew.
King Turbo.
Sparrow Waves crew.
King Turbo.
Brahms crew.
King Turbo.
Okay. And that is a remix from 1991.
Trust me, Shambush. Let me tell you about that tune there. See, back in the days when we played them tune at some warehouse and all them something there.
Basement.
And basement party. Enough vents and furnace and thing had to be replaced. Remember I tell you, because you couldn't play them tune there 1 or 2 or 3 times.
And you see the thing is, when we did this remix, we did a second remix. That this one is more for Scarborough, because them time there were a little sound in Scarborough, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Them way there. But then the next remix that we did is what Stone Love and them man they come to Toronto and hear and go back.
I say they can do it. Could I hear the next one there?
King Turbo, out to national
And this
sound.
is one in the Santa Barbara.
Your mission is determination of the jump and sound. Think and the strong.
King Turbo, the original King Turbo, sound for the 90s. King Turbo, the original King Turbo, King Turbo.
Well, anything play this one now. We'll pack up and go home tonight.
King Turbo, King Turbo, the original King Turbo, sound for the 90s. King Turbo, the original King Turbo.
Watch it now, people. You see the boy over there, so I go like him a rude boy and I grow and I chuck badness man people. You see him? Him can't take pressure, you know.
Long
Watch it,
time
give it
son
up.
boy that's die.
Say him a murderer and him can't take pressure. 2 bucks and I pick him down in farmer. You see him a murderer and him can't take
From 1991. Okay. I want to get a little technical now with that remix. We have a young DJ here. He was born in the 90s. So he grew up on the Serato, the virtual DJ, the acid. Back in those days, you had vinyl. How you get to do that remix and actually trap it, that you could actually record it?
Some of the tracks here we actually did it live.
And this was live?
Yeah, so we record one song on the rhythm, stop, record another, so it's live mixing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you
but then we sample some stuff and put it in the keyboard and trigger it, you know.
And trigger it.
Yeah.
So that's real remix.
Yeah.
And that's talent.
Yeah.
Now these guys just push up a button and push up a button and the virtual DJ sync the speed and everything.
Yeah.
So back in those days, you actually have to listen. You actually have to know music. And that's the crazy part. And there was a video that I was watching earlier in the week. The Heineken, they're trying to find a DJ somewhere in Jamaica, and they have like a playoff. And trust me, the man them couldn't mix to save them life. You know what I mean? I don't know if people are watching these things, but it's crazy. It shows you the people that actually loving music now. They can't do it. If you leave them to do a real music crossover, and so they can't do it. And this actually sound like a remix from 1991. You know what I mean? You're doing it live. Renaissance here them first. We put it up on YouTube and we get like whole heap of comment that said, take down that. King Turbo did it first. You know
Big respect to the people. Let me know the thing. You know what I'm saying?
And leading up now to the Clash. Clash, the artist was here, Esco Levi was here, and he talks about giving sounds dub. And we want to touch on that. I've seen King Turbo and Clash. Soon win some Clash. I saw you guys win a Clash with, this was with Mighty Crown. This was
King
Mighty
Addies.
Crown down by the water.
That's right.
I witnessed that one on a win. Okay. Me know clash can get serious. Right? In a clash, hurtful words showing. How you guys keep your cool? Because a clash can get sour in 5 seconds.
Well, you have to understand it's just a sport. That's what it boils down to.
It's just a sport, but we know that fighting happen in sports.
Yeah, but I mean,
how you keep a cool? Man is telling you about the parents over your house and your sister that's going to college, and it gets sometime personal. That I would say other sons man know your personal business and bring it to the stage.
Well, you would think they know your personal business. That's what it boils down to. You think they know your personal business, and the patrons might sing, you know what I'm saying, when they come in there and they hear a man say, yo, God, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah, someone, what it's all about is just a man looking to get a hype.
That's a man looking to get a hype.
That's a man looking to get a hype off certain things. You know what I mean? Because if you tell a man, say, yo, straight up, me did with your sister last week.
Yes.
I'm not gonna say, yo,
that's wicked.
That's wicked.
And that's that.
You know what I mean?
But those stuff actually work these days now, where you have to be saying crazier stuff than being with your sister.
Well, in the clash game has changed in a way now where it's all about the performance now.
Performance.
You know what I mean? It's about performance. It's about entertaining. It's about entertainment.
Who can come
and entertain the crowd the most? You know what I mean?
And being that you guys established in 1989 and you have all these members, you guys have any new blood on the sound? Because you're saying times change.
Well, yes. I mean, as I said, Sling Shot the Godfather. You have Ricky the Godfather also.
Like the young general.
You know what I'm saying? You have the Dice Locks, the young generation, the Natural Waves of the young generation. You know what I mean? King Shot might not be that, you know what I'm saying, might be established in the business, but he's also a young youth in the business also. Okay. You know what I mean? And as time goes on, yeah, you will have young youths who will be grooming to take it over, because me and the Godfather them can only go for so long sometime. You understand what I mean?
And I see King Turbo repping for Canada, outside of Canada, using the name, the Canadian sound.
Right.
And you guys did good.
Thank you.
And I've been to clashes that I don't want to call any name, but I see sounds using the name, I'm repping for Canada, and it's a disgrace. And that's why they're having this rumble. Do you think it's a fair game to get to World Clash?
Yes, I do believe that, but at the end of the day, we just want the people them to come out and judge the thing fairly. You know what I mean? Because when you talk about repping for Canada, right? You're going to be going up against the sounds like the bass artists of the world. The sound like the Mighty Crowns of the world. You know what I mean? So you got to have quality, right? You got to have tunes that can stand up to these sort of sounds, right? And you have a lot of sounds who feel like, you know, because they can cut 2 dub plates, or you know, they might have this artist around here that, oh, we can do it. But it takes a lot more than that, you know what I'm saying, to go stand up against a bass artist or Mighty Crown. Because when these sounds start to draw for certain tunes, if you don't have that, you know, to match up with them, it's going to be a problem.
Are you one of those MC that will actually tell your fans to be true to judging?
Of course.
Because King Turbo have a lot of fan base, a wide fan base. And and I said this to the last sound, if you're an MC that could admit that, well, tonight is not my night. You got some MCs like Sour Loser.
Then you're a big man to the thing.
You're a big man to the thing. But can you think that your fan base can lead you into that path that you're actually not the true champion and they cheer you on right to victory?
Right, because let's admit it, Shambush, you have a lot of hate in the business. You know what I mean? And if people don't like you, they're not going to cheer for you. No, you could play, as they say, God and Dubplate. It could be the wickedest thing that they've ever heard in your life. But if they just don't like you, they're not going to cheer for you. And their friend could play the worst thing that you've ever heard, but they'll push them through because you're not their favorite.
When it comes to artists, Capleton, is there any loyalty in the business? when cutting dub?
Ah, boy. Yes and no. Yes and no.
Yes and no.
The reason I say that is because, for instance, I've heard of things where, you know, and I know personally,
yes,
where you'll call an artist and you ask the artist for a certain dubplate or ask him to diss a certain sound, right?
Mhm.
And that artist will straight up tell you, no, I cannot diss this sound.
And that's a loyalty.
And that's a loyalty to, you know what I'm saying? And it may be because of what that sound has done for them in their career and what, you know what I'm saying? And you have a lot of sound that do spend a lot of money on one or two particular artists.
What's the disloyal part of it though?
The disloyal part now is when that same artist, you know, turn around, and it has happened before, you know, I'd call the other sound and say, well, look, you know, boy, we just got a tune for Chan Bush and boy, you're the tune go. See the tune, yeah?
And why you think it's disloyal if music's supposed to be fun?
Because I think it's supposed to be a fair level playing field. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? For instance, you know, you have the Raptors going up against the Lakers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's 5-on-5, right?
Yes.
But then if one more man go on the other team, it can't be fair. You
but
know what I'm saying?
I would think it's up to the DJs and the selector to do their groundwork. We had Esco Levi earlier, and he says if he cut a song, he wouldn't call the other sound and tell them that he gave that other sound a dub. But if they call him, then and they ask, he's not gonna lie about it. He's gonna say, well, I gave them this, and if you want this is what's gonna cost.
But this is where you cannot depend on one artist.
You have to be round.
You gotta be well rounded. You cannot depend on one artist. You understand what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna just depend and say, boy, I cut the one tune yesterday, and this is the one tune I depend on for go through the whole of the round or the whole of the night, then you're selling yourself short.
Yes.
Right? So you cannot go on the battlefield and just walk with per se a 45. You understand what I mean? You gotta have something else, because when that other man pull out the other thing, you know what I'm saying? And this is where your creativity as a selector comes through, right?
And I want to touch on the next thing about your fan base. King Turbo have a large fan base in Africa, and not like the artist Esco Levi, he had to go back to Jamaica.
Big up Esco still, yeah,
to get a fan base from Jamaica. King Turbo is a Canadian base. I never heard King Turbo playing in Jamaica.
But we have.
You have been, okay.
Right, yeah.
And you guys have like a large fan base in Africa. How you guys got that popularity? And this is before internet days. How you guys reach over to the African nation when I would say nobody was actually buying reggae music from Canada at that time?
Well, want to jump in on this one shot?
Well, before the internet really touching still, it's just a matter of people had tapes and CDs of what we've been doing, you know what I mean? And gravitating to what we're doing up here. So a lot of people call us and say, oh, you want to come here, you want to come there, you know what I mean? But it's just true people taping stuff and listening to us, you know?
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it's just being real and true to ourselves and being who we are. You know, over the years, King Turbo have never strayed from what King Turbo is about.
Never. What is the most memorable clash in a King Turbo lifetime?
Wow.
Clash, not juggling.
Clash?
War.
I would have to say probably early clash with Red Flame.
Red Flame?
Yeah.
And what happened? What happened in that clash? Who took it?
Well, the reason why that clash was so memorable because that clash was held, you know, that was one of the first clashes to be held sort of on the border of uptown and downtown, right?
Yes.
And that clash was rammed to the max, right? And there were three sounds involved in that clash. There was us, Red Flame, and Barry Culture.
And Stereo Choice.
And Stereo Choice, right? And the clash was just one of those clashes where even till today, you speak to any real King Turbo fan.
Yes.
That's one of the clash that they will talk about. So that's why it's so much one of the most memorable clash that I think King Turbo has been. I mean, we've clashed everybody. Yeah, so I mean, we've clashed the Black Cats, we've clashed the Bass Odysseys, the Kilimanjaros, you know what I'm saying? We've taken the Stone Loves of the world. But that one clash, that was where King Turbo really took it to the next level, where King Turbo is today.
Well, Rumble is coming up the 23rd. There are 7 sounds on this bill. Is there any specific sound, I should say? Excuse me. Is there any specific sound on this bill that you would think is actually going to give you a threat?
Why?
A real threat?
No. We're confident.
You're confident?
We're confident.
2 rounds before elimination.
We're confident.
Then you have 45 rounds.
We're confident.
This is what I like. I'm like, no tough talk. You guys doing your groundwork.
Listen, me man. I mean, you can talk all you want talk, and you can speech all you want speech and say anything you want say, right? But nothing come to fruition until 4 o'clock Sunday morning.
Clash can be sticky.
Yes, it can.
Clash can be tricky. I've seen it. A man like Pink Panther from Black Cat, he got no new tune and winning a clash. That's because of performance. That's because he have the fans waiting. He's saying, wait till I drop the 50 Cent Bounty Killer.
That's right.
Which he doesn't have. And he keep the fans waiting for it.
Anticipation.
Yes, it keeps him in from round to round.
That's right.
I'm asking about your MC now on King Turbo.
Right.
I know I seen Ricky Turbo.
Right.
I seen Jamins. I see King Sharp. There are more, I would say, a serious type of MC. More like I would call him like a Ricky Trooper flavor type. Like they're serious. They're not giving any jokes. How you think that's gonna work in this modern time where you have to have gimmicks? It's not all about the serious face and hey boy, I'm kicking in your face. I know that's how Clash been based in the early 90s coming up. Hey boy, I'm kicking in your face. You play that song, me kicking in your face. No, it's all about gimmicks. You have to have gimmicks.
Well, that's why I tell people them just come out and say. That's it. Just come out and say.
Just come out and say.
Just come out
King
and
Turbo.
say. Just come out and say, man. I mean, we can't just sit down here and tell us, boy, it's gonna be joke all night because some part of it are gonna get serious.
It's gonna get serious.
Some part of it, you know, man, say some, as I say, words are gonna chew. You know, man, say man's feeling might get hurting, and you know, man, say you might have to BC or RC or whatever thrown or fling around, but don't worry, just come out and see people.
Well, I'm gonna open the stage for approximately 2 minutes for King Turbo to drop some of their dub specials. Not for the 23rd, because I don't want nobody to call Jamaica and counteract you say G-View and G-View are Informer, but why you drop some real King Turbo special?
But you don't think them still a pre already, Sean Bush? Them still a pre already?
They're still preying.
You know what I'm saying? Because them know the dub box already.
Stone Love have an anthem. Stone Love sound. What's the King Turbo anthem?
Well, we have our budgets, you know.
The budgets?
Yeah, we have our budget them from back in the day, Sound for Dead and all of them tune there. That everybody knows out of the box, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah, those are a couple of our anthems that stand strong within the sound class scene.
And you know in Clash, the songs go for the anthems first.
Well, yeah. Well, you got to get the people on your side, right?
Yes.
That's all about it. You got to get the people involved and know, say, yo, a King Turbo this, right? Because just like you say, if you got Stone Love dance, right? You might have Billy Slaughter, Rory or whatever, but you don't really know that Stone Love is there until you hear that Wayne Wonder Bojo play.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's just how the thing is.
We're going to be inside the building. Rumble, the Canadian Rumble, Road to World Clash. You know what I mean? We're going to be there to witness. It's crazy. It's been a long while that we don't have this in the city. The city does need it. We're going to open the floor. King Turbo is going to drop few bombs on GView TV.
Okay, so it seems we must reload. KRS-One, King Turbo, let's go. Hey, they ain't ready for this. They ain't ready for this one. Turn me up, turn my voice up. I want to hear this. Let's go to work, let's go to work. Yeah. We've been smashing them with this one. Watch this. Hands in the air right now. Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. King Turbo sound, rock on. Yes, yes, y'all. You don't stop. King Turbo sound, rock on.
Yeah, the world's famous MOP. King Turbo sound. Big up Stool. Sling Shot. Specs. Sharp and fatal. Let's go.
King Turbo sound. King Turbo sound.
It's the perfect timing. You see the sound shining. Get up off them goddamn diamonds.
Shell class killer.
So you wanna pick a classic?
Oh man.
Get
your hands up.
Before they were born, listen. Hey, this clash is over, this clash is over. This clash is over, this clash is over. The sound is over, your sound is over. This clash is over, this clash, listen. Me coming out of dance with the King Turbo sound. Down from Toronto, from the boogie down. If you wanna join the crew, you must have respect. From A2 Sling Shot the one cost.
It's only just begun.
What's up, world? This is Master G of the Sugar Hill Gang, also known as Rapper's Delight. For those of you that want to know, we got the exclusive dub version here. I'm chilling with King Turbo Sound. I'm doing it to death with a tool with slingshot, specs, jamming, cess, and suspense.
Run the mic here, baby. Sugar Hill.
Yeah, people, you don't know it's a King Turbo tune, that's no? One and two thing, you know what I mean?
I said a hip hop, the hippie, the hip hip hop, and you don't stop the rocket to the bang, man, the boogie up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear?
Just playing one or two exclusive thing around the out of the machine.
And me and my crew, King Turbo Sound, gonna try to move your feet.
Big up the whole of Toronto, big up the whole of Canada, you don't know what I mean. Big up the world. Yeah, Big G, big up, Sean Bush and the crew.
And yellow, but first I gotta bang bang the boogie to the boogie, sit up, jump the boogie to the bang bang boogie. You
Don't forget January 23rd. It's all about Canada Rumble, La Victorian Banquet Hall. You don't know the thing already. Yes, you don't know it's all about the King Turbo machine.
Alright, well King Turbo sound cover every acres. Leading out sound clash like Kobe and Lakers.
Big up Pesca Levi in the way there, my youth. Some sound boy get word already. I wanna start playing not the hit.
Alright, well King Turbo sound cover every acres. Leading out sound clash like Kobe and Lakers. Some boy you say they really realize are fakers. So we think I sing sweet like Molly on the Wailers. Burn every thief, burn every rapers, and every haters and every traitors. Can turn bad sound in a pot scraper. Specs give them a puff chest.
Here I go now.
We say die, die, die. We send a sound boy, we go lay down in a tube. We say die, die, die. If you're this King Turbo, well tonight.
Pull out them shots. Next tune.
King Turbo, you don't know what you're doing. It's stepping.
Yeah man, 23rd, some boy wish them could play some tune like them, yeah, you know me I say? That's why the people who come out to represent for the sound, them know can represent them in the Canada Rumbling at the US World Cash. King Turbo!
And I can't take away all this, cause King Turbo, A-Tool and Specs gon' kill your sound. Do you want to go to heaven? Cause that is what King Turbo
think the fans them we can get them, you know?
Sound boy dying, you know I ain't lying. King Turbo, whoa, sound boy dying, you know I ain't lying. Well, sound boy I go dead, them I go dead.
January 23rd, La Victoria Banquet Hall. How about the Canadian Rumble?
Sound boy dying.
Pick up all the sound that went at the Rumble too, no car. You know, so we're not this the sound still, but it's still a night there.
Hey, we put a shot in a them head. Hey, King Turbo a play. Listen me, nobody nothing know what kind of gun sing shot a boss. Hey, sound boy, your life you better give it up. Everybody a gonna know say them dead in a the dance. You violate jamming, you don't stand a chance. Nobody nothing know what kind of gun sing shot a boss. Hey, sound boy, your life you better give it up. Everybody a gonna know say them dead in a the dance. You violate King Turbo, you don't stand a chance.
Tune.
So yes, up to the time. You know it's called Tell. Representing for Specs. You know we never leave the Lugers, the Mac 11s and the 10s. Then this week they're gonna
big up to all the real Clash fan them. Big up to all the people who love Dubplate. Big up to all the fans them at King Turbo.
If you're this King Turbo skin, burn them, me gone. That can never be held back. So yes, up to the time. You know it's called Tell. Representing for Specs.
Not play, not yet.
You know we never leave the Lugers, the Mac 11s and the 10s. Then this week they're gonna play. See me I say I told. We no bumbo clad fool. Alright. Budubai, burn them. If you're this King Turbo skin, burn them, me gone. Long like eagle, leave me and burn them. Luga from Germany, me use and murder many son men. Any man with borrow gun, I feel return them, me eagle. At the early bird, you are the bird, Run your mind and turn them, but don't return them, because the way me and straight to think it turn them. Hey, Specs, them boy they have no gun, them boy they have no rifle. Them collapse like Twin Tower, I police the Eiffel. Them little life me stifle, call them want to take me title. So them are go dead, even if them run go in the Bible. You roll with Jesus Christ, Specs of 24 disciple tech. Luga, Bryco, Berita, Calico, Smith and Wesson, Ekelon Catch, Ingram 14, M16, plus me Larson.
Are you sure that the Sharp Bush?
King Turbo sound, over the some clown. Genius of represent. King Turbo sound, over the some clown. You know what I do? Genius of represent. Sling Shot, Specs, tell them don't violate and get with vex. Hey Specs, hey. Them said them are with friend when them are enemy. Yeah. We see enough of them are pre and them are penny with. But them nah go see. Them nah go see King Turbo sound now pop though.
That night there.
Specs, it's funny how them can pretend they see Sling Shot. Enough of them are pre a tool. Them nah go see. Them nah go see King Turbo.
Hey, tell some boy say.
Some boy can't friend again. Sound boy dead again. We kill off the whole of them. We young some boy can't friend again.
10 step ahead of them. King Turbo. Specs we are. Still I see I federal. Rasta we are fight war spiritual. As if we welcome connects the general. See it now. We step in at the bar, make a entry.
If you want to hear more, if you want to hear more, if you want to see more, show up on the 23rd of January at the La Victoria Banquet Hall. Where is that?
Yeah, man, 69 Milvan Drive. You don't know La Victorian Banquet Hall. It's gonna be a murder.
The rumble. The road to World Clash.
Yo, the earth is on the way. No casket done by, no grave spot done bill already. You know.
If King Turbo win this clash, they will be representing Canada in the World Clash.
Yeah, but we're the only sound that can do that.
When is the World Clash?
Well, I don't even know the date. You know, it's sometime down in October down in the US still. You know.
All right. Me and Ras Gaga always did it. Drive, rain, snow, drive.
I will be there, man. Don't worry, man.
Crazy something. Respect, Capleton.
You don't know, Sean Bush, big up.
Blessed love, Sling Shot. Repping for King Turbo. King Turbo passing through on GView TV. You hear it all.
if you have anything bad for say as a sound man and you're in the rumble, wait till the 23rd. I can't make them play with all of them dub in a year. The Esco Levi, the Chronics, the Cranium, the Cartel, what is it, KOS? Crazy.
KRS One and them thing about.
Alright.
Before we go Sean, but just want to big up the item because trust me, that thing is shot. Me not lie. Me love it, me like it. You know what I mean? I just plug into the app today and realize you guys have the app. So
yes,
the whole of Toronto and the world, let's go and plug in on the app because I don't know the youth them do some good things in the business. You know what I mean?
Blessed love.
Big up Big G, my brother. You don't know from weird, from zone 1 days where I come from till no. You understand me? So just go and big up yourself because I don't know. Get to youth off his strive. You know what I'm saying? That we are talking about. See?
Blessed love. Bless up yourself, King Turbo, Specs, Sling
Don't
Shot.
know the whole crew, Jamming, Dice Lock, King Sharp, Natural, Shot. You don't know so myself, Capleton, I don't know the rest of the crew. Big up all the fans, them are King Turbo worldwide.
Crazy. Big up all the G-View cast and staff, Rasgaga, Cosmic, Kim One, Richie Ramos, say mention, Big G, everybody big up themselves.
January 23rd, boom.
Babylon you might in the fight, but a Christ in the war. Can't trick with vanity, no frighten for car. And the money in the world and the prettiest girl. Tell you all Jazzy Bell, when I frighten for ya.
Log on to BigGOnline.com.